Good morning, folks. Welcome back to Fresh. I'm Julie Dilorenzo, and we are here at the next door neighbor Deli and Bakery. We're with Deb Lee, who is the owner. We're going to talk to her about a long-time conversation of Christmas, and that is the infamous fruit cake. But we're also with Marla Miller here from the Elkhart County LIving Magazine. And Marla, thank you for being here. Of course, you're always so gracious at helping sponsor this segment. And we're going to talk to her about the magazine in just a moment. Deb, fruit cakes. I can't say that I've been a big fan of, but I want you to convince me about fruit cakes today.
Well, I make a fruit cake without any candied fruit in it, and there's no citron. And so everything that you see on the label you can read and recognize and know that it's okay to eat.
Right.
I have been doing it for 19 years, and I've been selling a lot of them every year, so maybe that's something that convinces you. I don't know, but that's one
We
thing.
have some samples here. I think I'll take a couple of tastes. One thing I did read about you in the Elkhart County LIving Magazine is you just kind of started doing this in your kitchen at your home, and you grew to be so popular that you decided to build this lovely deli and bakery here on State Road 120. So what got you interested in doing fruit cakes?
Well, actually, I don't know. I just thought one morning, I've always liked to bake, and one morning I got up and I thought, I wonder what it would be like to make a fruit cake. I've never even tasted one. And so I went and poured through my cookbooks and so on, and found some things I liked and some I didn't, messed with it, and went to town and got some ingredients and came home and made one.
Well, you certainly are popular. We were talking earlier before the show, and you even send them all over the country, actually, in the United States at least, and you get calls from California to New York City, I'm sure. What do we have here today in front of us?
Okay, this one, it has the cherries and dates and pecans in it, and there again, it is the dried fruits. There is no citron. That's the one that probably people think of as being the traditional fruit cake.
Not bad. Not bad.
Thank you.
What else we got?
Okay, this one is the tropical. It's coconut, macadamia nuts, and
I do
papaya.
like coconut.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's especially popular in the fall around Thanksgiving time, but it's also popular anytime. But it's very pretty.
I like that. It's not too sweet.
No, it is a nice one.
Now the last one here looks a little bit almost like a candy bar.
Well, it's a dark chocolate, and I do start with a Dutch cocoa base, and it has cranberries, apricots, and walnuts in it with some other European dark chocolate. It's not sweet, but it is dark and rich.
I can see where all of these would be great with some coffee or some tea.
Yes.
Of course, obviously it was popular with the Queen Victoria, Queen Victoria is what we read about in the magazine. Now, you also make, as you can see in the basket, you have the fruitcake muffins, you have the loaves, and it's not too late for people to get these for Christmas.
No, not at all. And the half pound are the muffin size. They are a half pound, and the 2 pound are the loaf.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. You don't need a large slice because they are very dense, but very moist.
Yes, that is right. They are dense, and they are moist, and there's very little eggs and flour to hold them together, and that's basically what it is besides fruit. So
I think it would be popular for people who don't want anything too sugary, that sort of thing. So it's tastes great. I think it's a great idea. People should try it again. Give fruitcake another chance.
Yes, I would say yes. Give it one more chance, but make sure that you get a good one.
Well, we're going to have some information about your location here on our website at myfresh.tv, because you do have a wonderful website, and you said that's how you get a lot of orders across the country. Do you have a phone number here as well?
Yes, it's 574-825-1716, and that is on the website also.
Okay. Well, great. Well, folks, get your fruitcake ordered before Christmas. We're going to talk to Marla a little bit. Of course, Marla, we had the wonderful article about Deb's location here. And what else do we have in the magazine this month?
Well, you know what? We're really close to Christmas, but it's still, you've got time, like Deb said, to get your fruitcakes. You've still got some time to do some decorating. And one of the articles in the magazine this time talks about bringing the outdoors in and using what nature has given us as your centerpieces or decorating, or even as your fire starter in your fireplaces. choices. So there's a lot of information in there yet that you can still use even though we're so close to Christmas. Some of us get a little behind, so there's a lot of good information in there. And then we also have a great story in there talking about how champagne was made, where it came from in France. And you know what, with New Year's coming up, that seems to be a very popular drink at that time, so there's a really beautiful article in there as well, and a lot of other information as well in the magazine.
Well, you guys certainly provide a lot of ideas for people in the area to find things to do with the family or just educate themselves about fruitcake or champagne or what have you. And of course, we have to remember that it's a great Christmas gift.
Right. This is, you can subscribe for $12 for a year. So you can call us, go to our website, and subscribe for yourself or send a subscription to friends and family. And go to www.maplecitymedia.com and you can subscribe there. Or you can call us at 574-533-2151, extension 346, and request the subscriptions there as well.
Well, thank you, Marla, and again, thank you, Deb. And don't forget to go to myfresh.tv and look up the information on all the shows that we've had currently, and you can get all the information you need to go to their sites. Stay tuned, folks. We'll be back in a moment after this message.